What do the Big 5 personality traits say about you? There are 5 major personality traits that some people think might describe a person or at least provide some indication of how their personality may function. We'll learn about the Big 5 personality qualities today, along with what they reveal about you. Classify personality. What characterizes you, in your opinion? It can be difficult to come up with an objective definition for anything that is unpredictable and nuanced. However, our personalities can still have a big impact on how our lives turn out. As a result, many psychologists have worked to clarify categories in order to make the study of personality easier to understand. The core 5 personality qualities. The 5 main personality traits, extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, and openness to new experiences, were first discovered by Louis Goldberg. In the 1960s, he introduced this notion. In the past, a lot of psychologists conducted thorough personality studies. For instance, Louis Goldberg, Hans Eysenck, and Carl Jung have all made significant contributions to the study of personalities. The Big 5 idea, which is based on Goldberg's 5-factor model of personality, gained popularity as more studies started to bolster it. Extroversion. Carl Jung's spectrum of introversion and extroversion and Goldberg's scale of extroversion are comparable. This personality characteristic relates to a person's energy intake and social interactions. This idea contends that while introverts may find social interaction exhausting and would rather recharge alone, extroverted persons may gain energy from others. As one might anticipate, those who score highly on the extroversion scale might be more gregarious or outgoing. On the other hand, those that fall farther down the spectrum could come across as more reserved or quiet. Agreeableness. This phrase refers to a person's potential interpersonal compatibility. While extroversion may make this appear redundant, agreeableness tends to focus more on interpersonal interactions rather than your own private, internal experience. High agreeableness individuals may be well loved by a sizable portion of the population, but they may occasionally struggle to compromise their own beliefs in favor of those of others. Low agreeableness individuals may be perceived as being more direct or tough, but they may also have less difficulty expressing their true feelings. Low agreeableness individuals could even feel more at ease engaging in activities like haggling, competing with, or managing others. Being liked may be especially essential to people who rate highly on the agreeableness scale. Conscientiousness. Consciousness is the propensity to regulate one's urges and adhere to social norms for proper conduct. People that are diligent are excellent at organizing, according to the rules, and postponing their fulfillment. Higher on this spectrum individuals are more likely to succeed academically and professionally. This hypothesis suggests that they may pursue their objectives tenaciously and succeed in leadership roles. Conversely, persons with low conscientiousness may be perceived as erratic and impulsive, but they may also excel at going with the flow or forging their own course. Neuroticism. Some people could be familiar with this word, while others may have never heard of it. How well a person can control their emotions and their anxieties is indicated by this Big 5 personality feature. A person who is deemed neurotic could appear to be more stressed out, but they may also be very aware of their environment and their obligations. A non-neurotic person may be more laid back but may also have trouble keeping up with obligations. An individual with neuroticism may also be more risk-averse, whereas an individual without neuroticism may be more receptive to risks and changes in plans. People with neuroses may struggle with their sense of self. People without neuroses may be more daring or self-assured, but they may also be less perceptive of their surroundings or detail-oriented. Openness to experience. This characteristic describes how a person thinks. The ability to step outside of one's comfort zone is referred to in this trait of the Big 5 personalities. This attribute includes venturing into the unknown, opening oneself up to vulnerability, and thinking creatively. Leibowitz claims that a person with a high level of openness will probably appreciate the arts, engage in a creative profession or hobby, enjoy traveling, and enjoy making new friends. On the other side, a person with low openness could favor familiarity over novelty, remain with what they know, and favor less abstract forms of art and recreation. The Big 5 personality traits and how to assess them. The Big 5 personality traits test is always available for free, just like any other psychology test. These will give a general evaluation of your personality and give you a result that you may review independently. You can have a more comprehensive exam that can diagnose your personality traits by speaking with a psychiatrist or psychologist. Your psychologist or psychiatrist can also assist you in comprehending your results and exploring their potential implications. Additionally, they can take action to assist you with any issues or worries you might have about your way of life and personality. This can be a better choice if you have been struggling with a certain area of your life, because you can confide in a specialist who can help you recover control of your life. Takeaway: extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, and openness to experiences are the Big 5 personality traits that may determine how you behave and experience the world. Extroversion has to do with how much you prefer spending time alone versus spending it in groups. Agreeability is correlated with how much you value social acceptance and getting along with others. Conscientiousness has to do with how much you value established success criteria and how motivated you are to reach lofty levels of achievement. Your level of worry and attention to detail, as well as how you handle it, are both indicators of your neuroticism. Your propensity to stray from routine and try new things has to do with how open you are to experiences. There are only diverse ways of experiencing the world. There are no qualities that are superior to others, and there is no such thing as a right or wrong personality attribute. Online counseling sessions with a counselor can be an eye-opening way to better understand your personality. Online treatment is just as beneficial as in-person counseling, according to studies. Additionally, online counseling is more affordable than conventional, in-person therapy and is more accessible to those who reside in rural places or have physical constraints. Tell us what you thought about this video in the comments below.